get over to the All-Star game. Now, the All-Stars starters were announced tonight, about 7 o'clock. So this is one of the best times for the show because it's like right after. I love that. We're cutting edge right now. And so let's just go through some of the starters. Let's start off with the West. And so we have Steph Curry as point guard. We have Kobe Bryant as shooting guard. Anthony Davis, Blake Griffin, and Marc Gasol are all in there for the starters.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
That might be a problem right now.
Yeah, well, he's definitely not going to play. That's for sure. He's definitely not going to play. But this is really what happens is this is fan voting. So, they're pretty much voting him in as a lifetime achievement. Now, don't get me wrong. He has played like an all-star this year. Has he played like an all-star starter? I don't think so.
No.
Not in my opinion. So I think James Harden is more deserving of being a starter on the All-Star game, which he might now because Kobe won't be starting unless he's showing up there with like an arm cast. Like, I'm still going to do left-handed.
He'll show us all up. He'll just show us that he can really do it. He'll
be like, I am Kobe Bryant.
Like, I am the real All-Star. Look at me play.
Watch me. I don't even need a right arm. Ha! But yeah. So what do you think about this lineup, Lucas? Anybody you think shouldn't be in there or should be in there more deserving than some of the other players?
I mean, like you said, James probably can go over Kobe Bryant. Everybody else seems to be good. I mean, you have, for the West, you have Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis. Anthony, even though the Pelicans have been tanking lately, Anthony Davis has just still been a monster stud this whole year. If you go to the East, John Wall, which,
We're not East yet. We're only West right now.
Oh, you still want to go West?
Stay on topic.
Aside from the West, I mean, I think everybody they have is, for the starters at least, is rightfully so, is in a good position.
Yeah, I mean, the only one, again, if I was saying Kobe was my big one that I would have James Harden start over, but if I had to nitpick it, I'd almost say that Marc Gasol, whereas he has had an amazing year, DeMarcus Cousins, if you look at that guy's stats, he's like third in scoring, second in rebounding, and second or third in block shots, so or fourth in scoring, somewhere in there. He's top 5 in scoring at least. So that guy's had spectacular stats, but he has been on a horrible losing team right now, the Kings. So you might not have that. But now let's move over to the East, and so you have the East starting lineup: John Wall from the Wizards, Kyle Lowry,
Woo-hoo!
LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Paul Gasol. What are your thoughts on the starting lineup, Lucas?
Well, we like the John Wall, because he rightfully deserves so, like he did last year, and they gave it to Kyrie last year. Where nothing against Kyrie, I think he's a hell of a player.
A lot against Kyrie. He's a bum compared to John Wall.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So, but finally he deserves that starting spot. I mean, we're going to see him throw oops to LeBron James. I mean, I think he definitely deserved it. The way he's played all year, dishing the ball offensively, scoring offensively, his defense has been outstanding. Mm-hmm. I mean, you couldn't have given to a better player this year.
I believe he's
wrong, Lucas. You're wrong. Tom Benson restructured ownership transfer and control of the Pelicans and the Saints to his wife Gail, so that it won't happen until after his death.
I love that. That was great. That was perfect. That was perfect. That's right, Lucas.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so to get back to the story, I am very happy that Kyle Lowry also made it in there because Dwayne Wade had been the top shooting guard, point getter for a while, at least of the last tally that they put out there. So I'm really happy that Kyle Lowry got in there. I think he's way more deserving than Dwayne Wade. I don't even think Dwayne Wade should be an all-star this year. I'm not saying that he's not traditionally one of the best players out there. The past 10 years, he certainly has been. It's just this year, not so much. And I don't think the all-star game should be in a Lifetime Achievement Award. Like, if we're looking at the reserves, I don't even know if I would vote Kevin Durant in, just because he's missed almost half the season. And I love Kevin Durant.
What about Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah, Carmelo, he just scores a lot of points. But who would I put in there for him? I mean, I guess he's taking up the power forward position. I'm just trying to think of who else I'd put in there from the East. Who's better than Carmelo Anthony in the East at power forward? I guess Paul Millsap or Al Horford. I can't remember which one of those guys plays center.
I would give to...
Because the Atlanta Hawks, they're surprising. They've just dominated the East so far, and they don't have any starters in there. So,
and that's one thing. They got me. Why? How a team can have right now 14, 15 straight wins, and not have a single player starting?
Yeah, and
or so get voted in.
When you mentioned Carmelo Anthony, I could see Paul Millsap starting over him because Paul Millsap has been one of the engines of that team. Him and Jeff Teague have really been the star players there this year. Now, don't get me wrong, Al Horford's played really well, and so has Kyle Korver. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 4 Atlanta Hawks in the reserve section of this, but you're right. One of those guys should have been in the starting lineup. So, but I don't know. Let us know what you think. Who are the snubs of the starting lineup? Who should have been in there? Who shouldn't have been in there? Hit us up, comments down below, of course, at What's My Face on Twitter, Google Plus, and Facebook. Always good ways of getting a hold of us.